Dynamite been making waves in Team Taz. No Team Taz tonight, but I don't think that's going to be an issue for the machine.
Well, he's certainly not afraid to stand alone. Brian Cage, look at what he has put together, right?
I think those shoulders grow each and every time out, as he is an absolute force inside that square circle. And he's not just a power wrestler either. If he needs to take flight, he'll certainly go all the way upstairs.
Incredible reversal of Brian Cage.
Early in his career, Brian Cage, a high flyer, packed on about 100 pounds of muscle. And that's what we have in front of us here. But he still has the agility.
Fans here at CCW in the Extreme Action Park are absolutely loving the entrance of Brian Cage. This is the man they came to see.
They certainly came for Summer Glory, but this was on the headline. The marquee at the Extreme Action Park for many weeks. Brian Cage and Facade. And now we head back to Daniel Shaw to set the table for our Summer Glory main event.
Question break I had, will Danny Moe being at ringside be the difference in this match?
Very well could be the difference. Certainly could be a distraction for Brian Cage. And bell sounds, we're underway. Main event time here at Summer Glory. Brian Cage one-on-one with Facade. Senior official Bruce Owens assigned to this contest. No championships, no problem in this one. It's going to be a barn burner.
Shake of the hand at the onset. Both men squaring up. Brian Cage showing his strength.
And of course, we've seen Brian Cage on Lucha Underground, Impact Wrestling, the aforementioned All Elite Wrestling. Facade's no stranger to national wrestling as well. He's been around the world. He's been on the big stage. We've seen him in Ring of Honor a bit. But he's really yet to have that breakout opportunity. A win over Brian Cage could put him right in the national headlines here tonight in CCW.
Without a doubt, you're absolutely 100% right. As of late, he's also been appearing in OCW.
Al Snow, the owner now of Ohio Valley Wrestling, featuring both Facade as well as Danny Moe. Side headlock applied by Facade. I think the quicker this match goes, the better it will favor Facade. As that's the irresistible force meeting the certainly immovable object in Brian Cage. Facade off the ropes, and he's gonna need a little bit more than a shoulder tackle to take down the machine.
It's like running into a wall, Blake. Brian Cage is like, go right ahead. I'll just stand here and wait for you to come up. Facade changing gears.
That's forces Cage to stumble a bit. Look at the athleticism there of Cage in the leapfrog, and just explodes right through him with a shoulder tackle. As Cage in control now, throwing those shoulders right in the midsection, and that's not just a basic shoulder in the midsection. That's nearly 265 pounds of sheer muscle thrown right into that stomach region.
Follow that up with a knife edge chop. Facade firing back, but again having very little to no effect on Brian Cage, and he follows that up with a big headbutt, and down goes Facade.
And Cage, that knife edge chop reverberates all throughout the Extreme Action Park.
Well, if it's any consolation to Facade, I think Brian Cage hurt his hand on that slap.
As Cage having his way right now with the Neon Ninja in the opening few minutes here. Sends Facade off the ropes. Facade gets a snap off the head scissors. Cage puts on the brakes. And look at Facade ducking underneath the clotheslines of Cage. Staying one step ahead and connects with the heel right to the mouth.
His speed and agility is his best weapon against Brian Cage. The Cage out of the way there.
And Facade in the corner with the handstand. Shades of Ultimo Dragon right there. And Facade from the outside right to the ropes. Look at that. Modified Mexican arm drag sends Cage to the outside right in front of us here. And Cage on the outside of the ring. And the Neon Ninja might be looking to take to the air here. Here's Facade on the apron. Oh, Cage charges in. Facade welcomes it. And now Facade comes right to Cage, and Cage has him. Oh, right on his shoulders here. He's gonna send Facade. Oh no, he's got Facade. Oh!
He threw him right into that corner post plate, and he bounced off with a big watermelon hitting the ground.
Brings a whole new meaning to posting him. As Brian Cage launching Facade right into that steel ring post. And now Cage with a belly-to-back suplex on the Neon Ninja. Dan, that's the hardest part of the ring. Minimal padding or protection there.
And absolutely no give whatsoever, Blake. And now setting him hard into the guardrail, but putting on the brakes is Facade.
Nice job by Facade.
Back elbow.
Facade. Oh, and Facade gets pushed into the third row by Brian Cage.
Cage out after him, Blake.
He might have landed on the fence. And now Cage gonna go to work on the offensive attack in the crowd. Folks, we're gonna do our best to call this action. And it's now spilled into the VIP section. And Cage with the gorilla press from the crowd back to the ringside area.
He launched him about 15 feet, Blake. And now back into the ring he goes.
And this might be where Cage wants to capitalize and try and make a cover. Because you cannot imagine Cage wants this match to go on a whole lot longer. He's got Facade here, the Irish jump. Oh! And the hard turnbuckle right there beats Facade 2 as he goes face first. And Cage now staying a step ahead.
Cage has been in control of the greater portion of this match. And Facade had better mount some offense quickly or it's going to be all over for him. He's doing curls, Blake.
Well, this is just a quick set in between moves for Brian Cage. He was doing some sets in the back of curls with some regular weights and bands, and now he's doing it with Facade here in front of the crowd in Fort Lauderdale. A standing moonsault, 1, 2, and Facade slips that shoulder up barely at 2.5.
Now with Cage, all 265 pounds leaning on the back and neck of Facade.
As Danny Moe in front of us here trying to rally this crowd behind Facade. As once again they seem split pretty 50-50 down the middle. As Cage bringing Facade up to a vertical base here. And the Neon Ninja trying to create some sort of separation. As Cage sends Facade into the corner once again with the handstand. And Cage now reverses course. He's got him right in the center of the ring. And that sit out, but head drop too. And a near fall.
Facade just absorbing the punishment as he rolls towards the corner so close to us, Blake. I don't know how much he has left in the tank.
And taking a look at Facade's face, those eyes might be rolling towards the back of his head. I don't even know if the Neon Ninja knows where he is right now.
Cage showing a bit of a mean streak, just stomping on that hand. All 265 pounds coming down on the knuckles.
As Facade trying to fight back here. As Cage having his way with the Neon Ninja. As Facade might be out. 1, 2. Oh, but somehow he kicks out at 2.5.
Incredible second effort and tremendous resilience. Well, you got to tip your hat, at least to the guts of Facade.
As Cage in full control right here at our main event at Summer Glory. All 4 championships successfully defended tonight. Could we see a possible upset in our main event? Cage a bit of a favorite coming in as Facade catches him with a forearm. And now a big kick creates a bit of separation now. Cage goes for a haymaker. Facade gonna run the ropes yet again. And connects with a missile drop kick. Cage is down. Facade is down. This main event hanging in the balance here in Fort Lauderdale.
Unbelievable. Now is the opportunity for Facade. He's got to capitalize. I believe this is the first time in the match that Cage has been off of his feet. And now Facade making his way to the ropes. And finally Facade back to his feet, but so is Brian Cage, blocking the right hand and delivers one of his own right to the jaw.
Here we go. Back and forth these two men go. Facade trying to light up Cage with a series of kicks here. And the Neon Ninja. Off the ropes he goes. Cage follows him in. Cage. Oh, he's going to get sent to the apron. As Facade goes up. Oh! And connects with that disaster kick. Sending Cage to the floor. Now Facade creates a bit of separation there once again with that big kick through the ropes. And Cage is down. And Facade looks out to the crowd here. The Neon Ninja. He's going to climb to the high red district. Escapes from Cage. Off the ropes. Cage goes for a big clothesline. Facade goes for the fall. He connects on Cage. Here we go. 1, 2. And another near fall.
Referee Bruce Owens out of position there. That could have done it. But Cage able to power out. Cage still flat on his back in the middle of the ring. Facade needs to capitalize now.
The Machine, Brian Cage. The Neon Ninja Facade leaving it all in the ring right here in a big-time main event. Oh, Facade kicks him right on the top of his head. But Cage tries to fire back. Oh, Cage got him here. There's the pump handle. Into the face buster. 1, 2, oh, 2.5.
So close. Incredible ability by Cage also as he went for that roundhouse. He ducked under it, and as he ducked, he grabbed the hand into the pump handle position for that face buster. Boy, Cage was unbelievable, Blake.
As these two leaving it all in the ring once again.
Facade out on the apron. Cage climbing to the second rope from the inside of the ring.
Both been in a very precarious spot. As Facade stuns Cage there. Cage seated on that top turnbuckle. Facade's gonna follow in. Facade going for that super Conrada. That's blocked by Brian Cage. And Facade is able to escape with a kick to the top of the head. Cage still seated on the top turnbuckle. Facade comes right back.
Tremendous climbing the ropes and delivering a kick right to the jaw. And Cage is on Dream Street.
And Facade, the springboard from the outside in. Down goes Cage, just gonna do an upset on its way. 2. Oh, and Cage kicks out at 2 3/4.
Wow, couldn't have gotten much closer. Official Bruce Owens' hand was just a millimeter from hitting the mat, Blake.
What an impressive showing here by Facade. Outmatched in just about every category. But he's pushing Brian Cage to the limit here. And the Neon Ninja, maybe sensing a bit of desperation, trying to shut the door here. Comes in, oh, Cage is gonna launch him into the turnbuckle. And now Cage, oh no, he's got him up.
Boy, he's folding him.
Oh, and Facade is trapped. And now he's in position and dropped down face first. Cage has him. 2. Oh, and once again Facade kicks out.
Unbelievable. Who would have thought it, Blake? I thought that had to do it. But Facade again, showing the guts and the intestinal fortitude, able to kick out of that. Brian Cage seems somewhat surprised. And what does he have to do to pin Facade?
That super face buster, Cage thought that was, big back leg round kick there by Cage. As Facade might be out. As Cage trying to clear Danny Moe out of the way. As Brian Cage. He's ready to get the job done. Look at him!
What a tremendous show of strength. Pulling him from the apron to the middle rope. Wow.
But that still won't be enough as Facade is able to kick out. And Cage could be setting up for that drill claw. He's trying to feed off this crowd. Facade pulls himself to his feet. Cage goes for the discus lariat. And Cage has Facade up. Powerbomb position. And Facade,
he was able to wriggle out of it.
He didn't get the full head scissors, but he still sends Cage face first into the turnbuckle. He turns around. Here he goes.
Boy, there it is.
He nails it.
Him.
1, 2, and Cage
So close.
somehow slips the shoulder up. Dan, I really thought that was it.
I did too. If Facade even had the wherewithal to pull him closer to the center of the ring so he couldn't get his foot on the rope, but it just wasn't enough to put away the machine.
As Brian Cage looks to be out a bit here. Facade back to his feet here. Both men have that gaslight on here, just running on fumes. There's the roundhouse kick, but Cage comes right back with the discus lariat. He turns Facade inside out.
Both men down, Blake. Referee administering the count. If neither man is able to gain to their feet, this match will be a draw. The Facade now rolling toward the rope. Brian Cage, referee his knee.
Referee Bruce Owens halfway home here. He's at 7 as Cage looks to be back to his feet.
That will stop the count.
This match will continue as Brian Cage setting up Facade here. As these two exchanging blows right in the center of the ring. Once again, neither man has much left in him. As Facade with a series of strikes. Look at this combination here, Dan.
Facade getting a burst of energy. But again, and then that roundhouse, I just said Brian Cage blocked the one blow, but the roundhouse got him right in the jaw. Cage slumped in the corner. What is he doing? He's clear across the ring. He runs Facade have in mind. There's no way he's going to reach him, Blake.
Cage blocked the first one. Facade connects on the second one. He's on the opposite side. Dan, is he going coast to coast?
He got him, but it was a glancing blow, and it might have been a low blow.
That coast to coast by Facade nails Brian Cage, sends the machine to the outside. And now Facade back to his feet inside the ring here. The Neon Ninja. He's gonna hit the ropes. And Facade, the step up to a Breakout Hilo.
Unbelievable. Came down hard on the back of the head and neck of Brian Cage. Cage is out, but so is Facade.
And Danny Moe cheering her man on. She sees the opening. This just has left. As Facade needs to get Cage back inside, that's the only way he's going to be able to win this thing. Let's go!
Facade is fired up.
Indeed he is here. He's right in front of us, Dan. He's going all the way upstairs. Keep your eyes on the Neon Ninja. 450 splash. He nailed it. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, he got two. He got two. I can't believe it.
Facade
Cage somehow kicked out.
Facade thought it was 3. Dan, you and I thought it was 3. The capacity crowd in the Extreme Action Park thought it was 3. But the man that matters, Bruce Owens, says it's only 2.
And what does he have to do to put away Brian Cage? What's going through the head of Facade right now? As he goes outside the ring and climbs up to the top again. This man is so dangerous from the high rent district.
Facade going back to the well one more time, and it may be too many times as Cage catches him right into the drill claw, and he nails it. That is all she wrote. 1, 2, 3.
What a main event, Brew. Tremendous win, tremendous effort by Facade, but the machine comes out victorious. Unbelievable.
I did not know how any match on this card could possibly eclipse Davey Richards and El Jefe Santos, but this was the main event for a reason. Facade and Brian Cage absolutely tore down the house here in Fort Lauderdale.
What a card Summer Glory has been. What an unbelievable main event. He caught him mid-air in the vertical suplex position and put him away. Unbelievable.
4 champions entered Summer Glory with the titles, and they all leave still champions. But the one big story, Agony has turned his back on Alex Ocean, and it appears as if we've seen the last of American Horror Story here at Coastal Championship Wrestling.
Yeah, an excellent point of what you brought up earlier. Where does that leave Jackal Stevens?
And of course, Dr. Eric Christopher mixing up some kind of game plan here tonight, allowing Ariel Levy and Venetius to retain the championships in a quick fashion. Ricky Martinez and Cha-Cha Charlie, their issues are far from over.
After they will meet each other at Bash at the Brew on July the 3rd and see if they can settle the score. Ricky Martinez feels he was cheated tonight, and he may very well have been.
And we cannot forget about the official CCW debut of Paola Mayfield here tonight, already targeting the champion Marina Tucker. We're set for a showdown coming up very soon here in CCW.
And Tucker taking exception with that, but again, in the center of the ring, Brian Cage raising the hand of Facade. Tremendous show of sportsmanship and unbelievable man.
Brian Cage, guys. How awesome is Brian Cage? Come on, man.
The Machine.
Hey. He's out the machine for no reason. He's out there. He's saying he's over the spotlight. He's out the match tonight. He's doing more moves than anybody else. He's a little bit more paragraph. I can go on about the match. I have something more than a little more calm. Watch, because I am here, right?
Well, Brian Cage said it best. Nobody's better than him.